Hey everyone and welcome back to my DIY adventures. I'm Olga if you're new here. Today I'm super excited to share with you my second DIY from garbage video. I really love how these projects turned out and I'm so happy to share these projects with you. So if you like DIY home decor projects, especially from upcycled materials, this video is for you. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video and share with me your favorite project in the comments below. And now let's start our first DIY adventure. To make this project I was inspired by West Elm basket. As a base for my basket I used similar container. Also I used black paper rope that I had from another basket. I'm going to create kind of triangle shape from the black rope, starting at the bottom of the container and moving all the way up. As you can see, I didn't complete the top, but eventually I decided to cover the container till the end, and you will see it later on. Next I'm taking another paper rope and gluing it at the bottom under the black rope. And then I glue the rope all the way up while cutting the rope where the black rope starts, as you can see. For the handles, I cut 4 pieces of the rope 22 cm each, 2 pieces for one handle. So I glue the ends of 2 pieces together, twist them, and then glue the ends on the other side. And I'm gluing the handles as you can see in the video. And continue to glue the rope almost till the end. Next, I took drawstring bag 11.5 by 8.5 inches from Dollar Tree, turned it inside out and measured with my hands where the bag should be folded so it will fit the basket. Next, I marked and folded the bag. First, I glued it in the wrong way, that is why you can see the glue on the bag. So here I'm folding it and gluing the corners of the bag to the sides of the bag. Then I pulled cotton twine through the bag and made a bow. At the back side, I glued the ends together, as you can see. As well, I glued paper rope to the bottom of the container to cover it. And here I decided to continue with the rope until the container is fully covered. Also, I glued the handles a bit as they were protruding. And that is all, you guys, for this DIY. I think it turned out high-end looking and beautiful. You can use it with the bag or without. You can use it for so many purposes, for example as a utensils holder in the kitchen, or for small towels in the bathroom, or even as a planter. And we are moving to our next project. We will be creating tissue paper box. So I took an empty tissue paper box and Dollar Tree hats. First I cut the upper part of the box so I will be able to open it. Next I made a long strip from Dollar Tree hat and then started to glue the strip to the box, as you can see. The same way I continued and glued the strips one next to each other. Next I took a white strip from the hat and glued it to the side of the box. After I just weaved the white strip, as you can see in the video, then I tightened it and glued the strips to each other. The next row I weave the white strip in an opposite way to get a domino pattern. And I continue with the same pattern, tighten it and glue the strips one to each other. Next I glue the strip to the side and continue with the pattern. At the bottom I continue with the pattern but use the same color of the strip. I weave it, tighten it and glue the strips to each other and then continue the pattern on the other side. First I thought that I will be using the same color for the sides, so I cut the white strips. But then I decided to use a white strip for the sides, so don't cut the white strips. Your white strips should be long enough to cover the back side and the other side as well. You will see me adding white strips later on. And here I'm adding another strip to the side, and it should be long enough to reach and cover the other side of the box. As I already mentioned, here I'm adding the white strips to the side. After I added the white strips, I continued to with the back side, tighten and glue the strips and the other side. For the upper part, I had to unglue the strips as they were too tightened. Then I started to glue white strips and weave them in the same pattern. I made 3 complete horizontal rows, and for the 4th one, I'm going to cut the strip where the tissue paper comes out of the box. In case you want to use it as a box, you can continue and glue the strips till the end without cutting them. And here I'm gluing the white strip on the right side. As you can see, I have 4 vertical rows that are full, 7 vertical rows that I cut, and 4 vertical rows that are full from the other side. And that way I added 1 more horizontal row. Next row is a full row, as you can see. Here I'm adding vertical rows to complete the pattern and complete the box. Then I continue to weave the box with white strip till the end. Next, I made a loop from a strip and glued it to the upper part of the box from the inside to be able to close the box, and I used bead to hold the loop. Next step is to cover the strips from the inside, and the project is done. I think it turned out really cute and looks much better than the original box. And we are moving to our third project. So I took different sizes of lids, arranged them the way I liked, and glued them together. Then I flipped them to the back side and secured it with sticks. Also, I gave the lids a coat of gold paint. Next, I decided to remove two lids as they were different, and instead I added one big lid. I glued it to the lids and secured it at the back. Next, I took floral moss and glued it to the lids by filling all of the lids with moss. Before gluing the moss, I had to give the black lid a coat of paint, but I forgot, so I painted it later on. In between, I checked if everything is glued properly. Next, I took family sign from Dollar Tree and I used only the galvanized family sign. I removed the paper at the back and cut the letters apart. Also, I cut the sticking out parts of the letters, just be careful as the sign is thin and sharp. Here you can see me going with the gold paint over the lid. Then I glued the letters on top of the moss, glued picture hanger at the back, and the project is done. And I also really love how it turned out. Let me know what do you think about this project. And that is all, you guys, for this video. Hope you enjoyed and was inspired. These projects turned out budget friendly and they were made from items that usually go to trash. Let me know in the comments below if you will be recreating them and which of them was your favorite. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Check out my other Decor from Garbage video, as well as other DIY decor projects that you can find on my channel. Also follow me on Instagram, I will be happy to connect with you there as well. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you very soon in our next DIY adventure. Bye guys!